Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now, Special Edition.
Some breaking news here tonight. Spokane police are investigating a homicide that happened late Friday night near Franklin Park. Thanks for joining us here on a busy Saturday. I'm Jordan Smith. SPD received reports that a person was killed at North Division Street and East Crown at 11:30 p.m. You can see that area marked on your screen right there next to Franklin Park. When police arrived, they say they found a person dead at the scene, but at this time they don't know the cause of death. Right now, the Major Crimes Unit is investigating this incident as a homicide, but no additional details have been released. This remains an ongoing investigation. We'll keep you up to date with the very latest as we learn more. An almost 20-time convicted felon is back in jail tonight, this time in connection to an armed robbery in North Spokane. Spokane police say this all began Friday morning when 2 suspects smashed a car window near North Perry Street near East Lyons Avenue before driving away. They eventually tracked down that car that took off as officers tried to pull it over. The car eventually crashed, and the driver was 34-year-old Manuel Cabrera Jr., who tried to run but was later arrested. SPD says Cabrera is a 19-time convicted felon with 52 criminal convictions. 2 other people were also inside the car at the time, and they were arrested as well. Well, we'll turn now to that intense heat that's impacting millions in the country, especially right here in Spokane. We're seeing temperatures inch towards triple digits. It's getting scorching hot outside, so we'll send things over to meteorologist Matt Gray. And Matt, these triple-digit temperatures, they can cause some trouble, especially to our health as we spend a lot more time outside.
Right, a lot of time outside, and we are even going to be looking at temperatures that are, well, quite frankly, going to be hotter than hot on the hot side as we get into Sunday, which is even going to be warmer than today. So here you go. Downtown Spokane, 97 degrees. We're a little bit cooler, but not much in places like Post Falls at 92 and 92 at Spokane International. And this is the cooler day of the weekend. And so in some of these really heat-prone areas like downtown Spokane, as we get into tomorrow afternoon, we are going to be flirting with those triple-digit temperatures. I want you to take a broader view here now of the rest of the region. You can see some other areas. We just dropped down from 100 degrees in Lewiston, 96 in Grand Coulee, 96 right now in Moses Lake, upper 90s as well in Omak. So it is a scorching day already across eastern Washington, and that heat continuing to build across North Idaho. The hottest day in North Idaho will be tomorrow as that heat continues to track in. That's not all we're tracking as well with all that hot weather. Some windy weather comes in after that, and this is what we are becoming more and more concerned about as we head into Sunday afternoon in the areas that you see in that magenta color, and on Monday in the areas that you see in the tan color. So fire weather warnings and fire weather watches in effect for the next couple of days. Monday for the Spokane area is now a weather alert day because of these fire weather conditions. Coming up, I'm going to talk a little bit more about our weather alert day and what you need to be ready for. Coming up.
All right, Matt. Hey, thanks so much for that. And because of this extreme heat, the city of Spokane is opening its cooling centers to help people beat the heat. 6 Spokane library branches provide a cool space, water fountains, and free Wi-Fi. The Trent Resource and Assistance Center has food and water for people during these heat waves. STA buses will also offer free rides to and from those cooling centers if you can't pay the fare. Well, the long-awaited City Line bus is up and running in Spokane, an all-electric, emission-free transit system that's been in the works for years. The Spokane Transit Authority held a grand opening ceremony this morning as the service officially kicked off. Each bus can hold up to 90 passengers, featuring digital displays, near-level boarding, and much more. And one of the more appealing benefits of this transit system is the 6-mile route that it covers, connecting riders all throughout downtown.
For the first 7 days, the City Line is free to ride, and we're all really just excited to have this new service from Brown's Addition to Spokane Community College.
The City Line bus will run every 15 minutes, 6 days a week, and then on Sunday, it will run with 30-minute frequency. And City Line is free through Labor Day. Well, 3 people were injured in a house fire on Friday that broke out in Chief Garry neighborhood. The fire happened here on East Mission Avenue. Again, that was Friday. And 2 people who were inside the home were able to get out before Spokane Fire arrived. You can see the damage on your screen there. One person driving by went inside the home to check if anyone else was inside, and that person was treated by paramedics for shortness of breath and then taken into an ambulance. Firefighters were able to put out that fire, and Spokane Fire does want to remind everybody not to try to enter a burning building, but instead they recommend moving to a safe distance away and allowing firefighters to work in the area. Well, it's no secret that driving a motorcycle is dangerous, especially in Idaho, where bikers aren't required to wear a helmet. That's why earlier today, Idaho State Patrol hosted a motorcycle safety rally for people to come out and sharpen their motorcycle riding skills. Our Bronte Sorotsky was at that event today. She spoke with ISP officers about the dangers these riders face and why events like these are so crucial.
Well, motorcycle crashes and deaths are up here in the Gem State. That's why ISP is giving motorcycle riders more resources when it comes to keeping themselves safe.
It's no secret that motorcycles can be pretty dangerous.
Especially in Idaho, where the number of motorcycle crashes has gone up by 18%, and motorcycle-related fatalities are up by 19%. That's why on Saturday, Idaho State Police hosted a motorcycle safety rally, where motorcyclists could test and sharpen their skills on a number of courses, simulating real-life situations.
We all want to be safe on the road, and I'm sure that we want people to just respect that a little bit, and say we're just out here kicking tires and knocking over tones and trying to make it fun.
One of the biggest issues ISP wants the public to know about is how many lives could have been saved if the motorcyclist would have worn a helmet.
It's also no secret in Idaho you don't need to have a helmet. That's one thing that we preach, and one thing that we see a lot of our serious injury crashes would be pretty okay if people were wearing helmets and wearing the proper gear.
Coming up later tonight, I spoke with one of these riders who says that these classes are essential, especially for the younger motorcyclists who are just starting out and might not know all the rules. Reporting in Post Falls, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
Well, a lot of good information there, Bronte. Thanks for that. Counterfeit car seats are becoming more common here in the United States. Just last night, a Sacred Heart NICU nurse was checking a newborn's car seat before the family left the hospital and discovered that the car seat was a fake. And this isn't the first time that that's happened. Providence staff says these fake car seats are starting to look more like the real ones. When staff finds out that these seats are fake, they either encourage the families to buy another seat or they can provide extras as needed.
The companies that make the real car seats have gone out and bought the fake car seats and crash tested them and found that they just shatter in a crash. The baby flies out and the car seat is just destroyed, where the real car seats will hold up and protect the baby.
And Providence staff says parents should look out for shopping at discount websites like Temu or Wish, and should even be careful buying from third-party Amazon sellers. Well, coming up, a World War II pilot veteran spends his birthday getting back to the skies where he feels at home. Plus, tensions are rising in Hollywood. Actors have joined riders on the picket line, bringing the entire entertainment industry to a standstill. The ripple effects that we're seeing. And Spokane is on the verge of losing a significant percent of its paramedics who are reaching their breaking point.
And we are going to be seeing some intensely hot temperatures again on Sunday. And so it is really important that you plan around the hottest weather and that you plan for this hot weather as well, whether that's hydration, whether that's staying cool. All of the above. We've got how hot it's going to be tomorrow, plus we have more on that weather alert day as fire weather cuts closer.
Track live radar on the 4 News Now weather app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Find countless ways to play and stay in CDA at visitcda.org.
As state senator, Lisa Brown increased taxes by $2 billion while raising her own pay. Under her watch, homelessness rose by 25,000. Now she's backed by the Defund the Police crowd. Lisa's soft on crime, hard on taxpayers.
I pledge to increase police presence and tackle homelessness, and we have. Our Violent Crimes Task Force has lowered crime rates, and we're compassionately addressing homelessness. We're exceptional, Spokane. I'll keep it that way. I'm Nadine Woodward, and I approve this message.
Looking for a superior truck or SUV? Start right here with a GMC lineup. Each GMC has been designed for power and comfort, with safety features that come standard. The Terrain has plenty of room for everyone and everything. Got toys? Maneuver them with ease and confidence with the Sierra and its class-leading trailer assistance technology. Test drive your GMC today at Becker Buick GMC, where you'll always be treated like family.
I went to the other car wash, and that place scratched my car. They also have dirt patches.
I go to Car Wash Plaza. Their state-of-the-art touchless is best for my car's finish. It's a complete wash that's even guaranteed. Plus, unlike those other guys, Car Wash Plaza is open 24/7 with plenty of lights and security cameras, so it fits your schedule. Go to carwashplaza.com for the nearest location. Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Well, welcome back. An Idaho man celebrated his 101st birthday by showing that you're never too old to do what you love. Dick Neidl turned 101 on Thursday. He served in World War II as a pilot and as a pilot trainer. He later made a career out of it once the war ended and became a commercial pilot. And in honor of his special day, he returned to the sky and piloted a small airplane. As far as about what he loves most about flying, Neidl says that he comes alive and feels like he's at home. And it's estimated that he has more than 33,000 hours of flying experience between the war and his career. Matt, that is an incredible story.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of hours.
Quite a bit.
Well, you know, they say, what is it, 10,000 hours, you're an expert. So he's like a 3 times expert, I think.
I would trust him very much.
I'm hoping to be an expert at something eventually, one of these days. Let's go something to where I hope I'm getting close at expertise. We have a weather alert day coming up here on Monday. Fire weather, eastern Washington primarily, although parts of the Idaho Palouse, I think we can lump into this as well. Monday, that's the day. What is fire weather? Why do we talk about it so much, especially this time of the year? Well, in order for fires to grow and spread very quickly, you need 3 things. It's got to be hot, it's got to be windy, and it's got to be dry. Well, it's hot right now, and so if you have windy and dry coming in right behind that, well, it's pretty easy to get that going. We're going to see some cooler air come in for the first couple days of the week. But as this cool air, well, the bulk of it passes to our north, you've got the big dome of heat that's really heating us up so far this weekend. And so we're going to be kind of squeezed in between here. And when all that air comes in between those two masses of air, it's going faster. And so we're going to see our wind speeds kick up here as we get into Sunday afternoon and Monday. So let's begin with Sunday afternoon, where we have this fire weather warning in places like Grand Coulee and Moses Lake. Our sustained winds about 15 miles an hour, and our wind gusts will be in that 25 to 30 mile an hour range. And our humidity is going to be extremely low. Then you can see how the wind expands across the region Monday afternoon. Pretty much everybody in that 15 to 20 mile an hour range. So it is going to be quite windy as we go through Monday. And then I want to fast forward here. Nice humidity in the morning on Monday as a cold front passes through. But after that, now it's dry air once again. And so you have humidities 15% or less across many parts of eastern Washington. And that is why we have these fire weather alerts. That's why you got to be extremely careful both Sunday because it's hot and Monday because of the winds. And here's the big thing here. The sooner you call a fire in, the easier it's going to be to contain in these extremely difficult conditions for our firefighters. Heat going to be a problem tomorrow. Already we have a heat advisory expanding to the Ritzville area and across Lincoln County. 97 in Spokane tomorrow, 95 in Coeur d'Alene, 105 in Lewiston. So it's going to be a scorcher. Not a lot of heat relief as we only drop down into the middle 60s in many areas. And yeah, would not surprise me at all if we pop 100 degrees in downtown Spokane. So it is going to be a hot day. Stay inside if you can and really plan around those hottest hours of the day. Basically lunchtime to about 6 o'clock. I would try and stay inside if you can, because that heat will get to you. Nice day Tuesday, mid 90s return by Thursday.
All right, Matt, lots of good information there. Thank you. If AMR can't reach a deal with local paramedics in the next 3 days, emergency services in Spokane could be drastically reduced. Right now, local paramedics are working with the Teamsters Union in Spokane to fight for better wages. EMTs in Spokane often start out at about $17.62 an hour, and some work additional jobs just to make ends meet. A representative from Teamsters says that getting ready to strike means these workers have reached a breaking point.
We want to get a deal, but at this point the employees have spoken. If they can't make considerably more than fast food workers to save people's lives, we're going to be on the street on the 22nd.
Would start on the 22nd at 10 a.m. 4 News Now has reached out to AMR for comment on this impending strike, and we still have not heard back. Now to Hollywood on strike. Actors joining the picket lines with the Writers Guild as they fight for more compensation and protections from major industry changes. It's bringing the entire entertainment industry to a standstill. ABC's Zareen Shaw is in Los Angeles with more on the impact and where things stand now.
SAG after strong! SAG after strong!
This morning, day 2 of Hollywood actors joining writers on strike, bringing the entertainment industry to a halt.
We are speaking on behalf of workers all across the nation and around the world. The eyes of workers are upon us.
Picketers yesterday stretched across the entrances of major studios, from Hollywood and LA to New York City. Many movie and TV productions from Wednesday to upcoming Marvel films like Deadpool 3 indefinitely delayed, while House of the Dragon, whose cast is mostly British and not part of SAG-AFTRA, may continue filming. Actors are looking for better residual pay and higher wages for streaming shows and protection of their likeness from the use of AI. These issues largely affecting actors barely making living wages.
You are typically having to work a second job in order to subsidize your income.
I was living check to check, let's just be honest. I had a friend who lived in his car for a year.
And the strike potentially crippling the Los Angeles economy that relies so heavily on Hollywood. Forbes estimating the cost could top $3 billion and thousands of jobs.
A Hollywood production brings a lot of money to a lot of different businesses. We're talking hotels, we're talking restaurants. So there's going to be a huge economic impact from this strike.
A far-reaching impact. As for the association representing the studios and streamers, they say they offered actors historic pay and residual increases and AI protections for actors' digital likeness, but that offer was not accepted. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Oh, we're just a few days away from NFL training camps opening up, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to be looking to improve on their 2022 campaign. Coming up in sports, we'll tell you how the veterans are feeling as they are getting ready for yet another long and grueling training camp and upcoming season.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app. Finding work in a post-pandemic world is especially challenging for women. Lost jobs, careers on hold, starting over. Kirsten O'Connor talks with local women about obstacles and surprising opportunities they've found. Monday, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Watch me. Watch me grapple, move, and pin. When I hit the mat, don't underestimate the grin. I've got state championships and medals to show. But it's about more than just winning. This you should know. Overcoming odds through therapy and care. The road was long. Now opponents beware. Watch me. Game-changing sports medicine at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or get $4,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Wow, Rachel.
A viewer who hasn't had a haircut since she was a kid gets a stunning makeover by Kyan Douglas.
She's been saying, I want to do it on the Rachel Ray Show.
Next, Rachel.
Watch Rachel Monday at 3 and 4 News Now at 5. Summer storms. Sudden, intense, dangerous. 4 News Now First Alert Weather warns you in advance.
Up to quarter-size hail.
Keeping you informed until the threat is past and your family is safe. On the air, on the app, only on 4 News Now.
4 News Now is brought to you by Adams Tractor.
When you think of bodybuilding, you think of names like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Jay Cutler, all starting competing when they were teenagers. But it's not every day someone begins bodybuilding in their 60s. But as our Julian Minnesota explains, one local man is proving forever fit is forever young.
For Mike Beggs, home is where the gym is. And that's right here in Chattaroy, Washington.
When we leave the gym, we're all ready to come back for the next workout.
At 65 years old, those workouts help him win competitions like this.
Welcome to the stage, our first competitor, number 1, Mike Beggs.
I've got 6 in a row.
Chattaroy, Washington from Top Gun Fitness.
Mike has been a competitive bodybuilder for nearly 3 years. He's already won a Triple Crown by taking first place in 3 different competitions.
By the dieting and the just the amount of effort that we're putting into the extra reps anymore and really trying to follow this through. I'm still growing in places that I never thought I'd grow.
Power lifts and protein aren't the whole story. Mike derives extra motivation from Tammy, his wife and workout partner. The two began this fitness journey by competing in arm wrestling tournaments together.
This is when we went to Russia.
Yeah.
It was our
Tammy and I was part of Team USA.
Team USA. We just kind of got so preoccupied with our children, life, our business, and kind of forgot about ourselves. So it was really nice to be able to dedicate, let's do some time to get back in and feel good.
Over the last decade, the average age of Mr. Olympia is about 36 years old. But age is just a number. Just ask Mike.
These goals we've been winning one at a time and then just going right to the next one. That's where it gets surprising on what can be done if we keep up this pace.
Mike is hoping to add one more at the National Bodybuilding Competition later this month.
The only reason I wouldn't do it is lack of discipline. So it's just something I got to grab.
Nobody picks on a strong man, no matter how old.
It's the daily things that are the most gratitude. Some days will be a little rougher than others, but not too bad, depending on how your discipline is. But if you hold each other accountable and you keep attaining the goal, pretty soon it becomes your lifestyle. And that's where I think I'd like to see people stay with what they're doing.
Well, we're almost done with the quietest week of the sports calendar. And our reward for making it past these last few days, NFL training camps are opening in just a few days. So We are so back. And the Seattle Seahawks, they're not reporting until July 24th, so we're going to have to do a little bit of waiting longer here in the Pacific Northwest. And we talked a lot over the last couple of months about the rookies that will be looking to make an impact this upcoming season, but we certainly can't forget about the veterans that have helped shape this organization in the past decade. As many Seattle consider, because Seattle have the best receiving core in the league, led by Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, who both recognize, they're starting to get to be the old guys, but there's still a lot of gas left in that tank.
Even though you've been here for a while and you're a vet, you're also, fighting old age. You're fighting things that your body used to do normally, and now you kind of got to get it going. You got to stretch more. You got to, kind of do a pre-workout before the real workout.
This is the first off season to where I felt like I could, just take a sigh of relief and just do my own thing and pop up here when I need to, and then still continue to work on what I need to, and that's conditioning and my routes.
Seattle's going to open up preseason play against the Minnesota Vikings on August 10th at Lumen Field. Really just a few days away. 4 News Now. We'll be right back.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Friday night, July 21st, KXLY 4 News Now invites you to Star Wars and Fireworks Night at Avista Stadium. Your Spokane Indians will wear Star Wars jerseys as we play the Vancouver Canadians. And after the game, Washington's Lottery presents a fireworks spectacular. For tickets, go to SpokaneIndians.com. Friday, July 21st, Star Wars Night with post-game fireworks presented by Washington's Lottery and KXLY 4 News Now.
Here we go.
I want to prank my son.
That's a yes.
The mark is here. Oh my God! How y'all going to hell?
That's for sure.
New The Prank Panel, Sunday on ABC.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
The LG Wash Tower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
The festival at Sandpoint is back for its 40th annual Summer Series. Celebrate with live music on the lake and under the stars. This year's headliners include Britt Floyd, Gary Clark Jr., Train with Better Than Ezra, The String Cheese Incident, Michael Fronte and Spearhead with Soja, REO Speedwagon with Charlie Farron, Ashley McBride, and the grand finale, The Princess Bride in concert. Tickets are selling fast. Visit festivalatsandpoint.com to get your tickets today.
Finding work in a post-pandemic world is especially challenging for women. Lost jobs, careers on hold, starting over. Kirsten O'Connor talks with local women about obstacles and surprising opportunities they've found. Monday, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Looking for a superior truck or SUV? Start right here with a GMC lineup. Each GMC has been designed for power and comfort, with safety features that come standard. The Terrain has plenty of room for everyone and everything. Got toys? Maneuver them with ease and confidence with the Sierra and its class-leading trailer assistance technology. Test drive your GMC today at Becker Buick GMC, where you'll always be treated like family.
Give your day a little Kelly.
Watch Kelly weekdays at 4.
I'm deeply sighing because I'm not a fan of these 90-degree temperatures.
It doesn't feel great. I have a big fan blowing in my house right now to keep the air circulating. Not great.
It is not pleasant, so hang in there, friends. It'll be cooler Monday.
Well, enjoy the WNBA All-Star Game. We'll see you tonight.
Download the 4 News Now app today. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.